Dan, I have decided I want customers who are not just potheads trying to get high.
Huh?
You know, for medicinal and
Wait,
recreational
Pablo,
purposes.
hey Pablo. You know, we have pot oil for people with epilepsy, and cancer patients come in all the time.
I mean for other uses, such as other things that can be made from pot.
Okay, what can be made from pots then, Pablo? Fuck.
Well, I'll tell you. Just go grab the camera and the big whiteboard.
Alright.
So as a lot of you might know what marijuana is, most of you have probably only ever seen it in the form of a joint. Now before I go on, I will show you how to make a joint. You take a perfect square of white paper, very thin paper. You then get your dried cannabis and layer it and sprinkle it like Salt Bay until you get a nice green mountain. You then twist your paper and lick the end until it is a nice twisted cone shape. You then throw it behind you because we don't need that shit.
Hey!
Dan, you stay there right now.
I wasn't doing anything.
Anyway, let me explain the true benefits of marijuana. The cannabis plant has strong fibers that allow you to make many things from it, from paper to ropes to fiber to clothing to bags. You name it, if it's organic, you can probably make it out of pot. Included, marijuana, the seeds and the oil from the plant is edible and is very helpful for other people. The fibers that you can get from the marijuana or cannabis plant can also be used for plastic floors and coverings, and in the cars industry, you can use it to reinforce the thermoplastics. Now, presuming you understood that, marijuana grows very quickly for a small amount of water, so you can make a lot of product throughout the year, very easily. Marijuana can be used for medicinal purposes. It can be used to reduce pain, increase appetite, and reduce the risk of nausea in patients suffering from cancer, HIV, and leukemia. Because it is very cheap to grow. That means it's much more readily accessible than other harder, more painful medication techniques. There are scientific studies backing up the use of cannabis oil, I should know, for treating people with epilepsy, and by using cannabis as a cigarette. As I said earlier, it can help those that suffer from cancer and leukemia by reducing the level of pain they feel. But it can also be used to stop the neuropathic and chronic pain in the head of people with cancer and HIV. But it also stops spastically movement in people with multiple sclerosis, allowing them to be calm for the first time in years. It's due to the small amounts of THC found in the medicinal cannabis. And this is the reason why people don't like cannabis as a whole, because THC is known to cause hallucinogenic effects. But that is in very high doses, and the higher the dosage of THC, the more addictive the THC in the marijuana becomes, making you want to rely on it to be constantly high and unhappy in life. But medicinal marijuana has very controlled levels of THC,